Jeez. I've been on the other side of that one before. Woo!
Doesn't feel as good as this, huh?
You know what? That locker room in there is really special right now. Man, I'm just so proud of those guys. First of all, my hat's off to Coach Fickle and his team. We knew Cincinnati was going to be a tough out for us. We knew the homecoming crowd. I know they were 2-5, but man, there are 5 opponents that had beaten them. We had a record of 27-3. I mean, we knew that we had our work cut out for us, and we were going to play well. And it showed tonight. We had to do that. We had to make some plays, and defense had to step up at the right time. And just. Golly, I'm so proud. I share with our guys all the time about our culture of our program, and culture is nothing more than a belief that drives a behavior that produces a result. And I felt like our culture was it shined tonight. And these guys they believed the whole time. And I'm really proud of them. Golly, I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of the fight that they had in them. Had to come back, battle back and forth, and make some plays, and just for those guys to step up. And 4th and 26, I mean, there's not a play you have on your play card for 4th and 26. But what you do is you recruit great kids and great players, and you ask them to make plays. And these kids make plays all year long for us. And there's no doubt in my mind that 4th and 26 will go down in the history of this program as we continue to change this entire culture and this entire program and the growth that we have. And to have Ben keep it alive, give him a chance. That's what you tell a guy. Don't end the game with the ball in your hand. And Trey Quinn made a play. But and then just really proud of our defense. Our defense to be able to make something happen right there in the most opportune time we had to have, and they made a play.
I was going to ask you if you drew that play up of 4th and 26.
You know what? I wish I could say I did, but no. This guy's making plays is really what it comes down to. And again, I'll say this, in this program, and I don't know what the overtime record of this program has been, but it hadn't been really good.
3-12.
3-12, and again, it just shows you what's turning, the whole belief in this program, and what's happening. You can see it, you can feel it, and give our staff credit. Our staff they've sacrificed so much. Their families have sacrificed so much, and for these kids have sacrificed a lot for this university and for us, and just to see them experience success is really special. As a head coach, I've won a lot of games and we've won championships, but when you get to watch these guys do it and get to watch these guys continue to grow, it's really special. And again, my hat's off to Cincinnati. I give these guys credit, but our guys found a way to make a play tonight in 2.
You had a couple wins early in the season that were pretty lopsided. How different does this feel in terms of just the gratification for you?
Well, it's huge. It's huge. You can come away and win a game of this magnitude like this on the road. It does a lot for your program. It does a lot moving forward because it instills a belief. That's what it does. And so, we talk about just be 1-0. This was a Cincinnati week. Let's go be 1-0. And these guys were able to come out and do that tonight. But maybe you start looking, we got a few guys banged up tonight, but some guys came out and made plays, made it happen. And we put a true freshman in there at left guard in place of Nick Natur. And Hayden Howerton did a great job. He got beat a couple of times, but that's what happens when you're going against a big, strong defensive line that those guys have. But and what do you say? I mean, you defensively, we had them in some positions, and we weren't able to get them off the field. But then our defense just continues to step up and continues to play. Kyron Mitchell, tweaked his knee, goes over. Didn't look like he was going to get back in, and works with our trainer and says, "Man, hey, I'm ready. I got to go." And he obviously was the one that got the interception right there at the end. But again, that's just a guy making a play, and JT Williams caused it or disrupted it. But just to see the success that these young men are having in this staff and the families, that's what really I'm really excited about.
Is this a game you guys win last year?
I don't know. This is a tough one. I've circled this all year long. I felt like that this game right here could be the game that we would have to get our program over the top. We needed to get this one, especially moving forward this year. So I think we've done a lot of things this year that through the growth has allowed it to happen that maybe we couldn't have done last year. Maybe we weren't ready to do last year. We were faced with an overtime game at Tulsa and unable to capitalize on it. Everything kind of went against us here tonight with as far as the overtime. You lose a coin flip, and then you get 3 bad plays in a row, and then you got one guy make a play. But again, credit to our guys. They found a way to make a play, and coaches put them in position. It's been a long 14 days. Because we had to come off of a game we felt like we gave some stuff away, and to have the emotional roller coaster of that 2 weeks, to see these guys come out and play their butt off tonight. I'm really proud of them, and it's all about being 1-0 now and coming into this next week, and the Tulsa weeks, the short weeks, a Friday night game. We'll be an ESPN game of the primetime game for an opportunity to get this program to another level by going 1-0. And that's pretty special from where we started 34 months ago.
You mentioned Nick Natur getting hurt and Kyron Mitchell, and there were a few other guys who got dinged up. Was there ever a point tonight when you thought maybe this is not our night, and therefore are you surprised to be standing here talking about it?
No, I'm not. I never thought that at all. I just felt like that we just had to focus, fight, and finish empty. That was kind of our motto this week, our ABCs we were going to focus on. Focus on just playing one play at a time. Fight for every inch. Fight for the brother right beside you. Fight for your culture. Fight for the training that you've invested in, and then finish empty. And that's what I told them at halftime. I want to see you finish empty, and they did. They finished empty, and so no, there was never, oh my goodness, it's out of our control. You play. This is what you do, and until it's over, it's not over. And so that was our mindset. The sidelines were calm, and everybody was just believing. I'll be real honest with you. I'll be really straight up. The 4th and less than a yard, I was really considering going for it, and because of the previous drive, and we were unable to stop them on that previous drive. I was really concerned if I punted back to them, would they go the length of the field on us, and so that crossed my mind, but you go back to your belief. And I believed in those guys, believed in our defensive side of the ball, and watch those guys make plays. That's what it was about. And you go with your gut instinct on something like that, and that's just the way it is. Had they drove down and went the length of the field, then you second guess them should you went for it. And well, that was the right call. It put the defense back on the field, and but again, I'm so proud of them, man. This is we were able to get on a plane ride here in a few minutes and celebrate this one all the way back to Dallas. We're really excited about this.
When you say finish empty, you mean nothing left?
Nothing left in your boat? Nothing left in the tank.
Okay.
And that's what they did. Just finish empty, and everything you got. Just give me everything you got, and that's something that's just so much part of our program. Just finishing empty and being the best you can be. That's all I ask. And but this is a game that truly. Over the course of our time here, we've had a few games. This is one of those games that you truly look up and you go, those were the 2-3 key turning points of a entire program when it started really flipping. We saw some last year, and we're really seeing some this year. And obviously, that was none bigger than that right there.
Ben Hicks used his feet to extend a number of plays, including that 4th and 26. How has he evolved just over the course of this season?
He's a confident kid, and just a guy that made a play, and just so proud of him, and he's just so resilient. He's such a fighter. That's the thing with him. He's such a true fighter, and he knows he's got great playmakers around him. And I'm proud of him. I'm proud of all those guys. Golly, holy cow! I'm proud of our kickers. Man, goodness, Josh and Kevin both, and the touchbacks that we were able to accomplish. That helps you. And again, I'm proud of these guys. Proud of where we are in this program moving forward.
Demaria Nixon not here today.
He suffered an injury in practice, and so we'll see. We'll see on that. I don't know. We'll know more probably Tuesday.